Hey then everyone, right, so we are loading up Forza Motorsport on PC. There was a recent hotfix, I think it was. Obviously the update 5 came out and it was supposed to rectify a lot of the graphical issues that PC version was having. I think we jumped on just to check after we'd done the test on the Xbox version and it was still messing about. Yeah, to cut a long story short, so I'm still getting the FPS drops after a while. We were getting black screens. I think we tried a private multiplayer on Nords and we got a black screen, so I had to restart my game, as I keep having to do every time things start to go amiss. I have to restart, so which obviously isn't good. We're going to go through the graphics settings slightly. Obviously I don't know, so yeah, so it's basically reset everything since the update. I like running it 1440p, not 4K, just to sort of, well, take down the VRAM usage slightly, and just make it, yeah, less taxing. Obviously I am recording this, so then it's going to use a bit more of my CPU, so like I said, I just have to, yeah, be aware of that. So we'll apply these settings. Not sure if it's actually going to do it straight off the bat, which it might not do. So what we're going to have to do is restart to make them changes. Actually, I'll tell you what we do. We won't restart straight away. We just peruse the settings just to make sure. Obviously, yeah, dynamic render quality is on ultra, which we're just going to put it at high. As I said, I'm not 100% sure on settings and stuff. I don't want to completely overload the system. I want to still give it its best chance to sort of run a good quality and still keep the FPS up. So a lot of things are on ultra. Yeah, I think that would be quite decent, to be fair, 1440p. So yeah, what I'll do is I will restart the game and I'll come back once it relaunches. Okay, so let's get this going again. Try and get it going. It's funny, to me, Xbox version seems to load quicker than what the PC version does. I sort of understand because it's going through all its bits and pieces, loading in profiles and stuff like that. So obviously the first time you sort of load it in from the last time you've been on it, if it's been a while, it does like loading the shaders and everything else, which does take a little while as well. So hopefully now we'll be in 1440p. There is one way we can test, if I remember how to do it. Not that one, that one. Let's have a look. So I think you guys can see it on the screen. Yes, you can, which is good. So let's have a look. Not actually telling me what screen size I'm using, which is a bit of a pain. What we got? Let's have a look. So HUD layout will probably be performance is FPS, so yeah, maybe not going to be able to tell. I know it says in game, but yeah, let's have a look at that. It's not telling me either, which is a bit of a pain. Basic is not going to tell me, and none of these I don't think are going to tell me. Latencies are going to be no good, so, but okay, fair enough. We will leave FPS up. That's a biggie for me, because apparently they have sorted out the FPS apparently, so we will see. So let's go to quick one to settings, just in case it's changed again, which I hope it's not. No, it's 1440p, which is grand. Okay, so we run I mean, really for me, it's trying to just run the game no matter what I do, for the sort of period of time that I usually run it, and then it starts obviously going and hitting complications to do with the FPS. I mean, hopefully I've got my FPS unlocked. I'm not 100% sure again. I suppose I should have really checked in the settings, but as I said before, I think I've said on my lives, I only really use this now for doing thumbnails, photos. So yeah, I don't actually play it on PC because it's, in my mind, unplayable, which is such a shame. So we seem to be running, what are we running? We are locked at 60 by the looks of it, which to me is good, because usually we're not locked, and sort of by now testing, it doesn't give me sort of 60 anyway. It's a lot less, so that to me seems okay. Actually, we'll tell, yes, we are 1440p, which is good. Okay, so exit the benchmark. We want to unlock the frame rate just to basically maximize what the card's running at. Let's have a look. So you never know what to put on this. I think as good as it is with a PC, that says it can be a pain in the backside. Basically, because you're, yeah. Show frame rate, yes. Resolution, right, okay. Full screen. Full screen's on. Show frame rate, yes. LSS, fine. It's been here. Dynamic render quality, performance target. Oh, there you go. Okay, so auto. It's not on VSync, so we'll go unlocked. I think will probably be the best bet. Hopefully this will apply without me resetting the game. And we will go, I suppose I should just run the benchmark. Run the benchmark again and see what I get. So up to 75, down to 54, 77, 293, 300. So it seems they've possibly, I don't know, though, it's bouncing. I was going to say, it seems like they've unlocked the frame rate in the loading menus, because that was on 30. So, but they've only unlocked it by, well, it's bouncing all over the place. I think you guys can see it in the corner. So, okay, we're up to 88, 77, 76. So we're in touching the 80s. Slight drops, which is still good considering where I've left everything. I know I've set the sort of main on high, not ultra, but to me I think that the graphics look pretty good. So just have a look. So GPU limited percentage 7.8. Okay, GPU's on 90.9. Okay, doesn't seem too bad. Right, okay, happy with that. So, as I said, really we just need the time in game just to see if anything happens. So that's the sort of biggie. So I'm not too sure what we can do just to sort of pass the time. Obviously, I'm not going to bore you in this video with me doing races and everything else. I'll probably just skip to points where it starts to, yeah, mess about. If it does, hopefully it doesn't. You know what I mean, hopefully it's they've fixed it, and yeah, I'll be happy with that. So, and then maybe we'll be able to sort of push on and possibly play it on PC instead of Xbox. So, but as I said, we'll see. Like I said, the hot patch came out. I didn't even know that it was coming out. I think it came out possibly 2 days ago, maybe 3, and it was, I think, specifically for PC. I think the Xbox got one as well, but obviously, yeah, it was more, I think, aimed at the PC, because for me that the update 5 didn't fix anything. It was still exactly the same, if not worse, possibly. So yeah, we'll see. But I've done Rivals before, and Rivals sometimes are a little bit temperamental as well. Track and everything else starts to sort of blacken, and yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop the video. I don't want to bore you with sort of doing laps and stuff like that, time attack laps. So what I'll do is I'll chop the video up as and when I've sort of completed to the points that are basically if there is any artifacting, if there is any issues, if there is the sort of longevity, as I was finding after, say, playing it for, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, then it started to sort of mess about, frame drop and everything else. But yeah, so like I says, I will not bore you with what I'm going to do to sort of pass the time. And obviously I will chop in bits if they start to mess about and everything else. Hopefully not. Hopefully I don't have to. And yeah, then their sort of updates a success. And I'll be over the moon. But like I said, you never know. We're open and transparent on this channel at the end of the day. I just want to show apples for apples and everything else. So as I said, I'll stop waffling on, I'll get into this, and if anything comes up, I'll chop in parts where if there is issues or whatever. If not, then obviously we'll get to the end of the video and I'll sort of, yeah, tell it it'll be good news or bad news. Oh, so far so good. We've probably done, I don't know, 30 minutes, just arrivals at the minute, and yeah, FPS wasn't dropping, no artifacting, no nothing. So yeah, really, really happy. But yeah, I'll carry on, and like I said, if anything comes up, I will document it in this video. Hopefully not, and like I said, yeah, over the moon if they've fixed the, well, my FPS drop anyway. So by the looks of it, just joining an online race. Online looks like it's capped possibly to 60, but it seems to be fluctuating quite a bit, so be interesting to see. You should be capped to 60. I'm sure it should be running 60. Let's have a look. So yeah, it's now on 59.60. So yeah, by the looks of it,
circuit has long straights and technical twisting sections, including the high-speed banking, where you'll need to keep your speed up and consistent.
Once they yeah, be quiet. Yeah, so yeah, capped to 60, which is fine. Like I said, by this stage, I think I would have started to notice issues with the game, with yeah, FPS drop and everything else. So, but as I said, we'll carry on, and like I said, we'll just see after maybe an hour, 2 hours playing, see where we're at. So just done a online race. We've been going for now just a little over an hour, and yeah, nothing to report. All good. I am quietly confident, in all fairness. Everything seems fine. There's no sort of, yeah, graphical glitches or anything. So well, we're going to get out of here. Just a couple of things I want to try. Not 100% sure if I can try them on my own. Setting up a private multiplayer, might not be able to do it. So, because obviously I know that's where it glitched before. So, like I said, always good practice. Like I said, my frames were rock solid 60 online. I know they're going to be 60 online. They did say this, obviously, to keep it sort of apples to apples with Xbox, not to give the PC guys an advantage. So that's fine though. Like I said, usually by now I'd be on 30, and it'd be just a absolute graphical mess. So let's have a look. Like I said, I don't think we can't really go private multiplayer, which is a shame. At least I don't think so. Let's load an event anyway. Just do anything, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, I'm sure we're not going to be able to do anything, or we won't be able to get it underway. But obviously before, when we tried this, the screen was black, and even in the race, when the race started, we could not see anything. So let's see. But as I said, yeah, quietly confident they've actually addressed the issue. Doesn't matter which car we go in. So to me, looks good. I mean, I'm sure by this stage it was black. The screen was black. So obviously we can't get underway because we're the only person here, which is a shame. Try a private race, not private multiplayer, a sort of free play. Let's have a look. Not that one. There is something I do want to try though, and I know they probably haven't fixed it. So actually, let's see quickly if I can use my, no, okay, might be able to. Load saved options. See if I can load. Oh, I can load. Okay, I can load my settings for the online private multiplayer, which is pretty good. I can set that up as a sort of private race. That's fine. Let's go into this. Not sure if I've got any AI set up or anything like that. I mean, graphics wise, if I'm honest, I don't think they look as sharp as the Xbox. So
race after all that rubber gets laid down. So you may need to adjust your turn-in points as the race progresses. All you. Let's go.
I'm probably going to have to tweak the settings now that obviously I am a sort of rock solid 60 online and about 80 off, around about that rival. So I've got a little bit to play with. As I said, like I said, we'll just see. Let's get this race underway just to see. It all looks good to me. But yeah, they're just not sharp. Xbox looks a little bit sharper, believe it or not. So definitely have to sort my settings out, I think. Yeah, all looks good. Around about 70, 60, 70 frames. Obviously, it's quite a big grid, up to 80. So, yeah. Could probably sacrifice some sort of environment settings and sort of crispen up the cars, maybe. I don't know. This is the thing I'll probably have to search, because I hate messing about with setting up GPUs and stuff. I'd probably have to search, see if anyone's done a recent sort of setup for my GPU on this game. Right, so one thing I did want to try, which I probably haven't sorted out, which isn't the replay gallery. Photo gallery. Let's have a look. So, usually it spits its dummy out, which it isn't doing, which, yeah, looks good. So have they actually sorted out? Because like I said, I'm sure this used to do it on PC. I know it does it on Xbox. So maybe this hotfix has rectified these issues as well, which, happy days, to be fair. Happy days. I'm, yeah, over the moon that they've actually fixed it. Like I said, I've been running for, yeah, just probably an hour and 10 in game. Like I said, by now it would have been an absolute mess. It would have been, yeah, unplayable. I'd have had to reset the game, which is obviously what I don't want to do. So, like I says, I'm happy. I really am. It looks like they've actually finally fixed the graphical side, the FPS and everything else on the PC version. So, yeah, going forward, we might run the PC version. I don't know. Obviously, it's going to be easier for me on Xbox. So, but as I said, if I can tweak and crispen up my graphics and possibly get them better than what it is on my console, then I think I would more or less run the PC. But yeah, that's me, guys. Just a sort of quickish video. As I said, it's been sort of over an hour and 10 minutes for me, because I've still recorded, obviously, to chop up the video. Obviously, you'll be getting this in a very condensed form, so it won't be a long video. But no, I'm happy to report that, for me anyway, the FPS issues are rectified. The FPS sort of being cut in half and dropping like a brick after any length of time, not any length of time, I'd say sort of 30 minutes onwards. In the game seem to be sorted out. The photo gallery seems to be sorted as well. Obviously not 100% sure on Xbox, possibly have to have a look on that. But yeah, finally they've managed to sort it out, and obviously the bonus replays working and everything else, as we found out with update 5. Happy days. Yeah, so anyone who's obviously still got issues with the graphics side of things to do with the PC version, definitely let me know your issues in the comment section below. It's always good to hear from you guys, to see, like I said, what you're struggling with. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we've done rivals, we've done online races, we've had a look in the photo gallery, and yeah, everything seems fine. So I am happy. But yeah, that's me, guys. Just a quick one on the PC side of Forza, how it plays at the minute. And yeah, happy to report, for me anyway, it seems like the FPS bug has been rectified finally. So yeah, but anyway, guys, as I always say, I'll catch you on the next one.